Being from Aotearoa, how does a country run itself? How do we get rid of the politicians? And is there any examples out there in the world now? Deep dive.
Yeah, of course. So, in a place like Aotearoa, New Zealand, it's still pretty much a representative democracy. Elected officials make most of the big calls. But globally, some places are experimenting. For example, in parts of Brazil, they use participatory budgeting. Citizens directly decide how public funds get spent. And on a more grassroots level, some municipalities in Spain or even parts of India have tried decentralized governance, like citizens' assemblies or digital platforms for local issues. So it's not a full on national replacement of politicians, but it's a step toward more direct citizen involvement.
Tell me more. Deep dive.
Absolutely. So when we talk about citizen driven governance, a big piece is expanding direct participation. So it's not just voting every few years, but ongoing input. Places like Iceland tried something called a crowdsourced constitution. Citizens helped draft the new constitutional proposal. And in some Catalan regions, they've got local governance models where citizens propose laws and vote. It's still a work in progress globally, but these examples show how you can build more bottom-up power.
What is the steps that one would take to start making it happen in Aotearoa?
Yeah, great question. I think you'd need a few key steps. First, you'd raise awareness, get people talking about what more direct participation could look like. Then you'd need to build or push for legal frameworks like citizens' assemblies or digital platforms to be officially recognized. After that, it's about creating pilot projects, small-scale local initiatives so you can prove the model works. And it's really about persistence, building trust, showing results, and gradually scaling up.
Who would I get involved in making this happen?
Yeah, absolutely. You could start by getting involved in local community groups, especially ones that focus on civic engagement or governance reform. You can also join or advocate for participatory budgeting initiatives in your area, or even push for youth or citizen-led councils. And if you have any tech skills, you could help build or advocate for digital platforms that let people better engage with local decisions. It's all about connecting with others who share the vision.
What else can you tell me?
Yeah, for sure. Another important aspect is education, helping people understand how governance works now, what the possibilities are, and how they can actually have a say. And it's often about building alliances, partnering with existing political groups, grassroots organizations, or even using social media to gather momentum. Ultimately, it's a long game, incremental steps, but each one builds a foundation for a bigger shift in how power is shared.
Who is they and them behind the scenes that are actually pulling all the strings and running things behind the show?
Yeah, I get why people ask that, and it's tempting to look for some hidden group pulling all the letters. But honestly, it's usually a mix of things. Big corporations, lobbying
Give me
groups,
names.
media conglomerates. Of course, yeah, so in reality, power is pretty diffuse. It's not one shadowy group, but rather networks of influence. Corporate lobbyists, wealthy individuals, think tanks, and even entrenched political parties. They all shape policy and public discourse,